What is good, Nio family? It's your boy Ray-Jay back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the one and only Nio and why I'm extremely bullish for the near-term and long-term futures. I'm going to talk about what on earth the mainstream media has been saying about Nio quite recently. I'm going to talk about what on earth has Nio retweeted and reported on their Twitter page. Now, this makes me very excited. There are big things coming, but I do want you guys to know that in the short term, it does not matter what Nio does because I'm extremely bullish, and I do believe this thing is going to explode as the big catalyst come. Now, before I do get started and talk about Nio, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial legal or taxation expert, so not take this as financial legal or taxation advice. Everything in this video is solely for entertainment purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash that like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but benefits the entire Nio community as a whole. With all that said and done and out of the way, guys, let's get on with the videos. Looking at Nio, we were at $40.92 a share. We dropped to $39.07. Then we began to consolidate just a little bit right over here, and then we began to run all the way up to $39.67. So let's look at many different indicators that we could actually look at to see how this thing is doing. So right now, we can see that there was quite a bit of volatility in the very beginning. We did drop to 37.09. Then we had more volatility here and there. Then we closed a little bit strong towards the upper band. But overall, we were down 2.46% a share. We were a little bit in the red. And even though that this did happen, even though we saw Nio drop, I'm still very bullish for the long-term future, guys. I see insane potential in this company. And I do believe that if you do buy Nio right now, this is not financial advice, but I think you're getting a steal. I definitely think it's a steal right now to buy Nio at the price of 39 because I could easily see this thing break really high numbers in the future. Looking at the RSI and the MACD right now, we could see some very interesting things. So look at the 6-month chart just like this. We could see that the MACD flipped with the 9-day moving average for quite recently. And since then, Nio's been going on a bit of a downward trend. And right now, we could see it maybe continue to drop just a little bit. But I do think that Nio has very good support at around the, I would say, $37 range, maybe around 38. Somewhere within that range, we have strong support. And we really hope we could hold up right over there. And the RSI right now did drop just a little bit to 44.03. So right now, it did lose a little bit of strength. It is testing levels of support, but I kid you guys not, I'm still very excited for this company. I do believe in the next upcoming weeks, we're going to see this thing start to recover because remember, December 18th is about a month away from now. It's about a month away from now, guys, and Nio has the Nio Day coming. They're going to report some big things. So leading up to that, by the time we hit the second week of December, we should see Nio start to take off, and we should easily blast past 45. We should even be as high as 50 by then. I definitely see a big reversal coming as we hit Nio Day. I'm very excited and bullish for that day. And I kid you guys not, right now, I'm not worried about where the price is because I do see a big catalyst coming. And I do think that 2022 is going to be even better, but you just have to give Nio patience. Now, before I talk about what I expect to happen tomorrow, what my price prediction is, let's go over with what the media is saying. First off, it states that top Wall Street analysts see these stocks as the long-term winners. And if I go all the way down to this article, we could see that Nio has been reported as one of the best winners out there. Like I said in my previous video, Vijay Rakesh, he believes that Nio has insane potential, and he does believe that very soon we should see Nio beat $67 probably by early next year quite easily. I'm very bullish for Nio. I definitely think that as Nio expands to other, countries in Europe, there are going to be 5 main countries that are going to be announced. It's going to be absolutely insane what this company is going to do. Now, I know things don't look great right now. We do see Nio kind of trading sideways in this channel for such a long time. If I bring up the 3-month chart, just 3 months, guys, we've been seeing Nio within this range right here between, I would say, like the mid 30s up until around the mid 40, I would say mid to low 40s. We've been seeing Nio in that channel for so long, guys. In fact, if I go 6 months, we've seen that. But I kid you guys not, if you wait, if you give this thing time, this thing is going to take off. I'm very, very bullish for the long term. Like I said, I do see this thing breaking really high numbers, just like these analysts are saying. I'm not the only one saying it. And I believe in the potential in this company. Now, look at this right over here. It states that Nio stock forecast, what to watch for in 2022. And it talks about Nio is absolutely crushing it. through different sectors. And on top of that, people are very excited for the big things that are going to be announced for Nio Day. And we can see that there are very, very big things coming out, such as the fact that people think that this thing is going to have huge jumps by the years 2025. They see this thing as absolutely huge as the Chinese EV sales are just exploding. But I see this thing exploding in 2022 as well. Just give it the time it needs, and this thing is going to absolutely crush it. I also think that Nio is going to be increasing their deliveries year after year after year as the company expands to Europe. And when those days come, when the ET7 really gets out there, as this is stating, it's going to be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. They are currently improving their production capabilities, as it was noted in October. And despite that, despite the fact that their sales were a little bit down in October, I definitely see insane potential for the long term in this company. It also states right over here, according to the Motley Fool, and that's why did Nio drop today. So today was a red day, as you guys know, but we did have some green days and red days, kind of going back and forth. And some people are saying that, oh, the low P/E ratio or the P/E ratio is cheap. And some people are saying high PE ratios are expensive, and the no PE at all is risky. And right now they're stating that, oh, investing in China is too risky here and there. And I totally can understand that, but I do want you guys to know that it doesn't matter where Neo's located, the thing is still a monster. The fundamentals are still there. It makes me very, very excited. And the fact that Neo is on the verge of going, having profit very, very soon, that's going to make me very, very, very bullish. I do think that their EPS is going down and down and down and down. So we could see Neo in the profit zone by next year. And that, my friends, is going to take this thing to the absolute moon. It was also noted that the Neo 333 Showcase 2022 Formula E livery is basically ahead of testing. That's going to be huge right now. Neo has the Formula car coming out. It's going to be absolutely awesome using the battery technology as well. Into that would be so cool, but it doesn't need to use that. It actually uses electric technology, which I think is just insane. And they're comparing it to a Jaguar I-Type 5. Absolutely amazing piece of news. It looks very vibrant, and it's really going to help Nio really get out there because it's one of the first electric race cars out there, which I just think is insane. Anyways, Nio also noted that on the latest episode of Sustainability Inc., hear from the leaders of Aptura Vehicles, BCG, Hydro Green, and Neo Global on the race to decarbonize the transportation industry. Basically, big people are out there to really talk about how they're going to improve not just the racing industry, but the entire transportation industry as a whole. So, for those of you who want to listen, you could find some details on Neo's Twitter page, and there are other places like that as well. Neo did retweet this, but it's a big bullish piece of news. With all that out of the way, guys, let me just talk about what I expect to happen to Neo. I wouldn't be surprised if we traded a little bit sideways and maybe dropped just a little bit to the support we have at $38. And the reason I say that is because the MACD, the 9-day moving average, they were all showing very, very, very similar things, so to speak, as RSI did drop just a little bit. But on top of that, guys, I'm not scared because I do believe Neo is going to explode. We know that their European expansion is going to be announced. We know Neo Day is coming, and this thing has insane potential. Remember, the long term future is going to be huge for this company. And right now, Neo is not cheap, so to speak. It's more like the thing is on sale. That's a better way of looking at it. It's a huge Neo sale right now. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see what happens because in the next upcoming months, this thing is going to go to the absolute moon. I'm super excited. I do see Neo breaking past $80 by next year, maybe even go as high as 100, but by 2023, this thing will easily be in the hundreds, guys. Absolutely huge. Think about it. It's going to be a huge return if you do hold your Neo and give it the time it needs. And I'm very excited. With that said, thank you for listening, guys. Please have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you on the next one. Neo is going to the moon, and peace out.